Oh, alright. So today we'll be talking about Ladakh and what is happening in the Ladakh from past few years. Let's start with the basic geographical aspect of Ladakh. Ladakh was a part of Jammu and Kashmir after Article 370 was removed. Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir became Union Territory of India. Ladakh was celebrating the celebration of being separated from Jammu and Kashmir and get the status of Union Territory. Well, talking about Ladakh, Ladakh is the only place from which Indus River flows. After the removal of Article 370, when Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh were separated, the Ladakh popular activists started demanding for statehood for the Ladakh people. The sole reason for his statehood approach was for the development of his own people under the government. Well, it doesn't took a very good turn. Ladakh was facing such difficulties, and Ladakh was seeing lack of development, according to Sonam Wangchuk. So he started protesting and starting a silent walk towards Delhi on 30th of September 2024. While they were marching towards Delhi, before reaching Delhi borders, they were detained by by the Haryana police as well as Delhi police for uh, for violating the prohibitory laws that has been launched by government of India. They all were detained, but after a few days they were released from the jail, and then they start fasting in front of the government of office building. On 21st of October 2024, they break their fast as the government of India accepted their approval for having further talks. In response to that, government of India increased the domicile percentage of the people who can participate in the government of exam. Their quota was increased for the Ladakh individuals, and in order to get the Ladakh quota, you should have a 10th passing certificate or 12th certificate, or you should live Ladakh for past 10 years. Well, it was a good initiative by government of India, but Sonam Wangchuk wants statehood of Ladakh because he wants the development of the region, specifically for schools and infrastructural projects. Well, Sonam Wangchuk, talking about the Sonam Wangchuk is a BTech engineer, graduated from NIT Srinagar, and he's a famous environmentalist who raised concern about climatic conditions around the globe. Sonam Wangchuk and his team starting a silent protest in Ladakh in May before the Nepal protest, in which we all have seen the outrage of Gen Z destroying the public property. Well, in response to that, Sonam Wangchuk said a very derogatory term, which according to Government of India was not right for the integrity of the nation, due to which he was detained, and which led to Ladakh protest. Well, talking about the statehood of Ladakh, according to me, it's a right approach, but it's need to be bit amended, as we have seen in Amendment 69 when Delhi got its legislative assembly and it has its own legislative assembly and lieutenant governor. I feel like there should be a certain amendment in the constitution which will lead to the autonomous government of Ladakh and have their own legislative assembly. Irrespective of that, Ladakh should have a lieutenant governor also, which should deal with the national interest of the national interest in Ladakh, whereas the autonomous government as well as the legislative assembly should discuss about the regional approach and the regional development of Ladakh. At the end, the more power should be given to lieutenant governor because of the national interest. National interest, as Ladakh has bordered by two rival countries, even though they are still don't have any influence in Ladakh, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't know what will happen in the future. On the right, we have China, which has occupied certain part of Ladakh as Aksai Chin, and in left we have Pakistan occupied Kashmir, and China can fund with the capital to Ladakh to violate the peace in Ladakh, whereas POK can send their manpower to Ladakh to disrupt the peace. So I feel like it would be good for national interest to have a lieutenant governor who control the bordering issue at the national interest in Ladakh, whereas regional government or the autonomous government, which have their own legislative assembly, discuss about the regional approach and regional development. According to me, this would be the right approach. Let's see what happens. That's all from my side. Thank you so much.